Hi friends, welcome to day 12 of my 30-day restorative yoga challenge. In today's session, I'm going to be doing a supported pigeon, which is really going to get into the hips. It's going to help stretch the hips and increase their mobility, as well as help to lengthen the psoas muscle and the glutes. I'm going to be doing this pose on the floor on my mat with an extra blanket over top for support under my knees. You could probably also do this pose from bed, although I've never tried it there. For this pose, you're going to want to use 2 bolsters or bolster-like props, so bed pillows work as well. I'm going to be using 1 bolster underneath my legs, so I'm going to use this bolster laying horizontal about halfway down the mat, and the second bolster, I'm going to actually use 2 bed pillows instead, and I'm going to place those in the other direction, so vertical in front of the bolster. Then you're going to want to come down onto the floor, and you're going to have 1 leg that goes over the bolster with your knee bent in like a 90-degree angle, or 45 if you can't do 90, and your other leg is going to go over the bolster towards the back of the mat and keeping this leg straight and long. So the front leg, that's the hip that's resting over the bolster towards the front, is going to be bent, and the back leg is going to be long. You can flex the foot of the bent knee, and that might help to protect your knee. You're going to come straight down onto the props, and you can have your head to one side maybe, or face down, whatever feels good. And if you need some extra support, whether it's at the front props or the bolster underneath your hips, don't be afraid to experiment. Maybe add a couple pillows, take a pillow away, add a blanket. Just find a height that's comfortable for you where you can rest. Note that this is an emotionally charged posture and slightly active feeling in it, so it's not going to be as relaxing as some of the other postures that we've been doing, but it is still a good one to do. And as with all of the restorative yoga postures, even if they feel a little bit activating initially, there's usually a place where your body starts to feel calm and you can really notice that. So we're going to be hanging out in this pose, and I'll be cueing us when it's time to switch to the other leg. Oh, all right, we're gonna switch legs now. So you can gently maybe bring your hands back closer to your shoulders, press into your palms, rise up. Might feel good to do some cat cow stretches of the back and the spine. So, rounding the back, then bringing the chest to the front and looking up. And you can slide the leg that is over the bolster back behind you. Maybe give it a stretch, a shake. And then we're going to switch sides. So bringing the other leg over the bolster or the pillows, bent knee. Keeping the other leg long. And then with our hips square, trying to come down with a supported spine over onto the props. Maybe looking the other way if you rested your cheek on the first side. And we'll just hang out here. All right, we're going to prepare to come out of the pose now. So bring yourself back up like we did when we switched sides. We're going to gently bring the palms closer to the shoulders. Press into the palms. Maybe do some more cat-cows. Rounding the back. Looking down. Stretching, opening the chest, looking up. You can bring your foot in front of you, maybe sitting on the bolster, and just give your legs a nice shake and stretch out. When you're ready, you can bend your knees and then give yourself a nice big hug and thank you for dedicating your time to your practice.